Hello, this is Godo. Welcome back to Islands of Insight Hub Puzzle Series. Where we have maybe a bad spawn. Oh no, I see a sentinel stone over here. Okay. I got worried for a second because I didn't see any puzzles to do. Let's see. 25 light motifs or sightseers is a lot. Let's take interaction puzzles and perspective puzzles. So today, is this an interaction puzzle? I feel like I am interacting with the puzzle. I forget which puzzles are which. I believe somebody on the Islands of Insight Discord has a spreadsheet that says, what kind of puzzles which, and then there's like that one quest that's like, solve a covert puzzle and a discrete puzzle, and you're just like, I think the challenge for that is supposed to be figuring out what is what. It's kind of annoying. Hello, random armillary ring in the middle of this maze. So let's take a look to see what's in Lucian Waters. 2 sightseers. 2 hidden cubes, 2 hidden rings, no archways. And then how many logic grids? 10 logic grids and 1 pattern grid? That is a lot. That's a lot of grids. And then do we have any match 3? 2 match 3s as well. Yeah, we're gonna be pretty busy over in Lucian Waters, so I'm gonna go ahead and find this random hidden ring right here. Let's check out the congruence cluster first, and then I will go over to Lucian Waters. And there's so many puzzles available today, I might not even, like, pre-scout for them, because probably just be walking around and finding them left and right. I mean, relatively speaking, compared to what it's looked like in prior days. But first things first, congruence. Anyone home? Let me get a closer look here. Nope, nothing here. Okay. Well, we do have this fantastic morphic fractal here. We love these, right? So much. They're our favorite. Yes. Not an ounce of sarcasm. I mean, I'm sure some people love them, but not me. Let's check out our little island over here as well. Is this the so-called Island of Insight? We do have a logic grid here. Connect all dark cells. Okay, got some starter stuff, just using this 1 and 3 sets over here. Connect all dark cells, huh? So this guy, if we try to connect through here, we're not gonna get out, so we have to go there. This one is done now. That's done. I'm gonna guess this is probably gonna be light here, but we will see. This one is done up here. So if I put a dark cell here, then we block this area, and so that must be light, and that's dark, which means we come in here, like that. Alright. Anybody else? Any other takers on this island? Hidden cube? Any other takers? Any puzzles who want to be solved? Alright. Let's go hit up Lucian Waters, see what's happening up there today. I'll see about finishing this daily quest as well, because we're gonna have no leitmotifs or matchboxes possible to spawn in Lucian Waters. But there should be plenty of grids, so let's keep an eye out for grids and rings and such. Okay, let's take a look down here first. I might need or want to start referencing the map. And I probably won't reference it in real time, but using the map. Ooh, hidden ring. That's one of the two that spawned today. To see if I can find some of the hidden puzzles. Though I think I'm gonna wait until I'm just more complete on the grids, because the grids are really gonna be like, right now grid completion is behind the hidden puzzle completion. So, you know, the grids spawn like all over the place, and I can't really control finding them if they're not on a map. So like, there could be a grid that spawns and I just like never find it unless I spend all day looking for it. Just like that other time a few episodes ago, we had a match 3 and I couldn't find where it was. But surprisingly, not really finding anything yet. This is, I mean, I made it sound like we're just going to be seeing them all over the place, but still super sparse for puzzles. Let's go over here. We know a lot of logic grids like to spawn along this part of the river. I swear, if I like complete a lap and not find anything, here we found something, then I was gonna be like actually a little upset here. Okay, so let's see here. Need to connect all the letters. Don't make any light squares. And don't make any dark dominoes. Well, I feel like we probably don't want this A to come out if it doesn't need to. So let's start there. What is the C doing? The C needs to go over here. And it can't go behind the B. So the B needs to come and go through here. This needs to be B right here. So here's B and C colliding here. We need to avoid squares also. So there's C touching C. Don't want that. Don't want this. And then don't want that. Okay. I think spotting that A connection at the start kind of was a catalyst for getting that rolling. There is a pattern grid available as well. That'd be pretty swell to find that. Let's look down in this little trench area. As we've discovered, this area does count for Lucian water. At least a lot of the time the puzzle that spawns down here does. No puzzles that I see over here. Let's check on like the cliff too. As far as I know, there's no puzzles like on these archways along the edge of the map here. Ooh, had an itch on my hand there. This is just kind of turning into an episode where I walk around not finding any puzzles, huh? Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna finish this general area and then I'll start doing jump cuts if we're not seeing anything. But first, we have a match 3. We like match 3s, right? Uh-oh. This does not look good. Let's restart here. Let's do this move first to get rid of these 10 blocks. Then let's drop this one so we can do a match 4 there. Alright, good stuff. Anything in the ponds today? Any fish in the ponds? Is this a hidden ring? We've already gotten it. I can hardly tell we've even gotten this one. It looks like a fresh one. This is a Verdant Glen wall tab, right? We'll still go ahead and do it, but we do know that it's not gonna count. We have done goofs somewhere. Yep, okay. Let's start over. Let's do this match first. And then, how do we want to handle this? Let's maybe do this upwards match. We want to get this down. Whoops, not like that. What if we do this and then that? Oh, right. We have the green pieces over here. Let's think. So I think this match 4 at the top absolutely needs to happen. We want to get these 10 pieces into a match 4 somehow. So let's move... We do this. Not exactly what we're going for, because now we have to get a match 5, and yeah, that doesn't really work that great for us. What if we move this one down, and then move that one down, and now we can do the match 4, but let's do that match 3 first, but now we have a green piece over here. Ah! Here we go. Wait. Darn it. Do that move first. Now do this. Now do that. Jeez, that was a rough one. And yeah, that's a Verdant Glen action puzzle. Oh well. I think a match 3 counts as an interaction puzzle as well for our daily quest, so... Okay, I suspect in this area we'll find a couple of grids. There usually tend to be. Like up here on this beam there's one, and then up here, and then around the corner. Hello, somebody? Where are all the puzzles at today? What is going on? There's 10 grids available, right? Did they, like, all despawn or something? 9 grids available, and a pattern grid we haven't found yet. Jeez. Alright, well... here we go. Do we want to do a dark cell here? We could... See, this guy has to go here. Can't do that. Can't do this. Or that. Or that. So we could go up here or left still. Let's come back to that. Now we can't go left, so we gotta go up. Alright. Okay, is that a new match 3? Let's see. Let's get a little closer to look at it. Maybe. Anybody in the tunnel? Nope, no one in the tunnel. Alright, new match 3, who dis? Let's go like this to get started here. That was a disaster. Let's not do that. Let's see. This is going to be tricky. Whenever there's only 2 colors left, I find the puzzle gets, like, unusually tricky. What if we drop this first? Cataclysm, that's what. What if we do that and then drop that? So we're left with these pieces up here. What if we do this, perhaps? No, we can't get rid of our blue pieces up here. Unless we can set up for a match 4 somehow? I mean, we're close there, but I don't know if that's the general correct way to go about getting there. Let's see, can we drop this by 2 pieces and do a match 4? We can do this, drops it by 1. And then this drops it by 1. But it dropped our other part by 1, so now we don't need a match 4 anymore. Ah! This is a tough one here. Let's just try, like, solving it from top to bottom. Maybe I am overcomplicating things. Don't really have any valid moves left here. I can do that, which is wrong, and that, which is wrong, so... this looks very familiar. Yeah, okay. Let's try doing that move, which felt a little weird. No, this looks just as terrible as we were before. Yep, same situation there. What's a move that just seems weird to do? Like this? That seemed pretty weird. And then we can drop this, drop that, and it's a disaster. Okay. Don't do that. If we do this, is it a disaster? Kind of. We can't get anything over here at this point. Okay, we've gotten to that position before. How else can we start this? This is just a comical layout at this point. Drop that, drop this. Big in chat right now. Oh, what did I just do there? I did that, okay. There's got to be something, like some move here that I've either overlooked or I'm just, like, completely missing here. I'm been down this road before. What if we do this? So I know I've done this before. But what if instead of moving this over, which we've done and we decided that was not good, what if we leave that for a second? Let's do this move maybe? Now we can do a match 4 and a match 3. And it doesn't really help us. Okay. Let me think this one through more. Maybe I want to do the bottom instead? That's like the same. Never mind. What if I do a match 5? Whoa, don't do that. Match 5 like this? No, that's really bad. Okay. Geez, what do we do? Can we just do a match 3 and then... Oh, gosh. I'm gonna spend forever on this match 3, aren't I? This is like the Colossus re-battled. It wasn't bad enough to have the match 3 speed challenge. They had to put this in the game too. What am I struggling with here? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. So I need to do like a 3 and a 4. Here's a 3. Can I get a 4 now? No. So I can't do that. What if I do this first and then I do this? I mean, it's closer. What if I do this and then I do that? It's further. What am I missing here? Let's do this move. This move feels okay. This move feels okay. Oh, hold on, hold on. I think I saw something here. Let's do this move. Never mind. I did not see anything. Arg! Random match 3s that clobber you. We're gonna come back to this one. I need a break from it. Let's finish doing a little patrol around here, see if we can't find more of those logic grids. Like, here's one. Alright, connect all dark and light cells. Alright, well, we know how to do that. And we don't have any constraints on the pieces, so that one was pretty straightforward. I haven't seen the sightseers either yet. Well, I don't remember where exactly they were on the map. I should probably take more mind to that next time I look up there. Ooh, here's a logic grid we actually just walked past earlier when we came through. Let's hold off on making that connection because it's definitely wrong. Let's see here. We can't do this, right? Could we do this? That forces this, which is okay at the moment. Yeah, this works. Okay. Any grids up here? I don't remember if any actually spawn up here on the roof. It doesn't look like it. Let's go through the middle-ish of the map now. We've done our side, now let's go through the middle. Alright, we have A's in the corner. Probably just want to go ahead and grab those. C probably just wraps around like this. Now there's like an A in the middle of the board though. Interesting. I think we're just gonna wrap around like this then. Alright. Oh, here's one up here. I didn't know they appeared up here. This is probably going to be like a big squish puzzle. Why is this a... Never mind. I was going to say, why is this a one-pit puzzle? Because I was like, I'm not seeing anything obvious. I just missed it. It's okay. It happens. Alright. I think that's going to basically wrap up my patrol here. I'm going to head back to that match 3 right after I finish checking out this area, which looks like we don't have anything up here. Anything down here? Nope. Did I check like over here in this area? Looking around the greenery and such. Nope, not really seeing anything. Okay, how many logic grids do we have left at this point? Still 5 grids left. That's kind of a surprise. We have so many unaccounted for. Oh, here's a pattern grid. Good stuff. Looks like we have like a chain link fence here, I guess. I don't know how else you describe this. Honestly, that didn't look anything like a chain link fence, did it? Okay. Let's go back to torture ourselves with more match 3. Hold on. Okay. Just saw a grid there around the corner. What else could we do here to start? So we need to get a match 4 on these blue tiles. We could do something like this and like that. Doesn't really help set us up for a match 4. So what if we do this and then like take it back to the side? Now I feel like we want to do our match 3 here. No, I don't want that to like preemptively fall though, is the issue. At least we're getting something different, but... So move that over. How many green tiles do we have? So we just got rid of 4, now we have 6 left. So there's a total of 10 of those. Hold on. What if we do this? And nope. Okay. We've been here before, as usual. Let's move this tile back to the left. Now, can we drop this by, like, 1 somehow? I feel like this tile over here is, like, a big problem. We need to figure that out. What if we do this, then we do this? Well, that's matching a lot more tiles than I was expecting, actually. Maybe that's part of my issue. Let's move this down, and then we can do that. This kind of breaks our setup for a match 3, or a match 4, though. That's a disaster. That's less of a disaster. There's our match 4, but it doesn't line anything else up for us. Yikes, why is this puzzle so hard? We're gonna keep going, we're gonna do it. Let's see. Let's drop this. drop that. No. No, 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 no. We've gotten here before. Wow. Let's drop this. Let's drop this. That's not what I meant to do. This move here. Then we can drop this. And this. What am I doing? Puzzle's driving me insane here. I think this is a different end point. I'm like at a big loss here. I'm gonna try this for a few more minutes, and then if I can't figure it out, I'm gonna go like seek hint. So we need to do a 4, and then a 3 and a 3 with the green tiles. No, how do we do a 4, 3, and a 3? Let's do this 3. What if we dropped this? Did this? No, we've done that before. And we've done that. It's like the same thing. World's Hardest Match 3. This setup here that we keep getting with 2 pieces in the middle does not work because we can't do a match 4 with that. What am I missing here? So here, we've set up a match 4, right? Now what? Do this first. Now what? Like, this doesn't help us. Can we move one of these over again? If we can move one of these green tiles further over to the right, we might get what we're trying to aim for here. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna be right back one second. Okay, so this is the first move. This is all I've looked at in the solution. So that's the first move, huh? I mean, that's kind of like what my initial instinct was looking at the solution, but or the puzzle when I like first opened it. Well, that was interesting, but definitely not what we want. What if we do this? Not seem to be what we want either. So this is the first move confirmed. Gosh, what do we want to do here? We need to set up a match 4 with the green pieces, and then a match 3 with the blue pieces. Can I do this and then this? Just stuff like matches like crazy and then it doesn't do what I want it to do. I'm gonna like see what the second move is. This is the second move. Okay. Surely I can figure it out from here. Right? Not that. So this move is the second move. I don't feel like we want to do this move here. We could do this move. we just get rid of the pink move, the pink block immediately? We end up like that. Okay. What if we... Like, that's just the thing. I'm, like, not even seeing other moves here, really. Okay. I'm gonna take the third move. This is the third move. Surely, from here, right? I can figure it out. It's not that. Oh, man. It's not that either. Oh, man. This is the third move, right? What other moves are there? There has to be something I'm, like, missing here. It's not that. It's not that. So both of these moves are bad. Can't be that move either. That move just doesn't make sense. That does too much. I'm, like, looking and solving every move one by one. So I feel like that's the only move that really makes sense. But it's also invalid because it leaves us isolated over here. Did I do this already? Oh my god. Alright. Well, let it be known that I am still bad at match 3s, apparently. I don't know if that was just, like, way above difficulty, way above average difficulty or what, but jeez Louise. That was awful. With that, I kind of want to do something else to cleanse my palate, so I'm just gonna, like, run around and see if I can't find another couple of the grids. So yeah. I'm not gonna make you watch me search the area again, though, so I'll just be right back once I find one. Okay, well, I did find a sightseer over here on the edge of the map. Let's go check out where this one is. Looks like we are looking at one of these pillars with a texture on it. So none of these are all smooth. My brain right now is like these pillars. Just smooth, no wrinkles or bumps, etc. You know how it goes. Is it like here in this back corner? No, but I believe it is on top of this wall. Here we go. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna wander around a bit more. Haven't found it, but I do hear a hidden cube over here. Aha! Excellent. That leaves only one hidden cube and one hidden ring left. One sightseer. 4 logic grids. And that's it. Just what I listed there. So I'm just gonna run around just a bit more, see if I can find anything else. I guess I just like feeling scammed. That one match 3 took like all of the actual time I wanted to run around and do things that I'm like, I'm gonna run around and look for more puzzles even though I'm way over my regular target time. That's okay, it's not like I'm on a contract for this time anyways. Y'all think I'm getting paid for this? Ha! Here we go, here's a logic grid. That I'm gonna fall from. Trying to get to. Try that jump again. There we go. Alright, connect all light and dark. No squares of any kind. Okay. So, if we do... We need to do this first. Okay. That actually pretty instantly, like, gave us a whole lot of info. Alright. I feel like once you know the trick of those connect all light and dark cells, they're not all as scary as they used to be. Is there anything like up here that can spawn? Alright, well, I think I've done enough running around and searching. This is where I'm going to call it for this episode. If you're enjoying the series so far, feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, etc. And I will see you next time in the Islands of Insight Hub puzzle series. Until next time, that is. See ya!